Guys, for those of you that don't know, my name's Louis Doughty, and you probably do know who this beautiful, wonderful man is. It's Dean Holland, who I'm interviewing today. He's managed to amass millions of dollars in sales and profits online in just the past few years. He's been in the industry a long time. He's had a lot of ups and downs. And we're going to talk about his story today and everything, Dean Holland, so that you can, well, he's got some things to tell you that will help you. Some really interesting stuff to share that we know will be valuable, super duper valuable for you in your business. So how you doing, Dean?
I'm awesome. Thank you very much. How's you?
Yeah, dude, I'm really, really good. I'm pumped. I've got the lights in the background because we were recording the storytelling workshop that we're doing together.
Nice.
So I'm going to ask you some questions today, man.
Cool.
I guess we can start with why did you, I mean, maybe people can relate to this as well. So this is why I want to ask this question. Why did you get started in this? I'm going to go right back to the start. Why did you get started in this industry?
Yeah, good question. So I got started originally, like 2004. So it was a long time ago now. Pretty insane how long time ago. Oh, by the way, just a quick thing before I answer this. I just want to make sure I don't forget to say this. Like for anybody watching this interview, like I'm going to give a special, like I'm going to give them a free copy of this book, my new book.
Awesome.
At the end, so hopefully they get a ton of value from this, and also they can grab this as well. I'll talk about that in a bit. But
awesome. I've read it, by the way. It's a must read. It's awesome. Well done, man. Kudos.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So
well done.
For me, like when I first began in 2004, it came about like I didn't intend to be honest. I'm just going to be completely brutally honest. I didn't intend to build like a business. I didn't intend to build a big company like we have now. I mean, you're actually in my offices here. If I just grab the webcam, you can turn this around. You know, few people are off today. I'm in here mostly. There's just a couple of others, but I didn't intend to create any of this.
Yeah.
What I just wanted to do initially was just figure out a way to make some more money because at the time I was actually working in a bar, like a pub, as we would say here in the UK, and I was working like 5 and 6 days a week, and I was working like 2 different shifts a day. So, and I lived about 45 minutes drive from that place of work as well. So I'd have to drive there. I started like 11 a.m. I'd work till about 3. Then I'd go home, grab some food, and go back for about 6 or 7 o'clock and work till midnight. And I did that, like I say, 5 and 6 days a week. And it was a pretty tough job. I enjoyed it because it was quite social. But the problem was it's not exactly like a high-paying industry. You know, I left when I left school. I wasn't one of those people that went to college or university. I didn't get any qualifications or degrees. I left school at 16. I went straight into a job, and so there I was jumping from job to job, and they were all pretty low-paying. And that's where I was like, I need to. And you know, my job's fine, whatever, but I need some more. I need more out of my life here. So
I needed something different, and like many people feel like that, and that's why I got started in the industry. You know, it just didn't vibe with me. You know, getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and going to work all day, and it had no time. You know, no time freedom. And I think lots of other people, well, we know loads of other people feel like that too. That's why they get into this industry. So, you know, when you first started off, you started to try and make more time in your life. You know, it's attractive. You can work from anywhere in the world. You know, once you work hard and really start building your business. But like many people, you ran into some problems, right? I guess. Like, how long was it before you made any money?
Problems. That's a bit of an understatement. I mean, from when I discovered people were even making money online, so 2004, I started reading tons of free information. So I remember I would spend countless hours in the Warrior Forum. I was reading people's blogs. I was reading articles. I was all over the place, free stuff. And then I started to buy products. And it started kind of small. Like I would buy the occasional like ebook and then video course. And then I just started buying more and more stuff.
Yeah.
And I got in a pretty horrific situation, as well, you already know, Louis, but to share this with others. Like, I didn't make a single sale online for about 4.5 years. I didn't even get a lucky affiliate commission. It was crazy. But also the real crappy financial side of this is I actually blew over $60,000. I had 5 credit cards that were all mostly maxed out, other than one at this stage. I had 2 bank loans, because what I did is I got 1 credit card, maxed it, got another one, maxed it, got another one, maxed it, till I ended up with 5. Then I got a bank loan, and I thought, well, what I can do here is I can clear all my cards, have 1 loan, consolidate everything, destroy my credit cards, and become an online millionaire and dig my way out. But what I did was I got a bank loan, cleared the credit cards, and then stupidly I kept all the credit cards.
I got some more credit.
And I used them all again.
Yeah.
Then I got another bank loan, and from then onwards things were just, I was stuck because all but 1 credit card was maxed out. I had like minus £2,000 or £3,000, like $4,000 minus in my bank account. There wasn't even anything.
Yeah.
And no one would give me any credit anymore. And so I was really at like this rock bottom point where I couldn't get my hands on any more money. I only had a little bit left on 1 credit card. Yeah. My job at this stage, actually, at this point, this is 2008. Now, at this point, I've moved job again. I'm working at a construction company.
Yeah, no.
And my salary, my pay every month was just basically still keeping me in a negative bank balance. So I would get paid. It would already be gone, and I couldn't even afford minimum payments on all my debts. And so I was really, really in a nasty situation. And it wasn't until towards the end of 2008 that I finally started to actually see some results.
Yeah. So something happened, didn't it? I remember you told me the story. Why don't you quickly tell the story about, you got that email, and you just in an impulsive way, just acted on an email you got. Tell. I just find that story really interesting, how you did that.
Yeah. So basically, what happened, because I bought a ton of products over those years, I was getting dozens and dozens of emails every single day into my Yahoo Mail account. Yeah. Literally, like they would just be coming in every hour, like. And Yahoo Mail. Wow. Every a few times a day, I'd go into my email inbox, and I would start looking through the emails, right? And this is how I ended up continually buying products, because these marketers, we're good at selling, right? Apparently, so a lot of these emails would attract me to buy the products. But there was this one day, it was sort of around about October 2008. I got this one email from this guy, and the subject line, thankfully, got my attention. It said, "Meet me in London. I'm paying."
Yeah.
And I opened this email because I live in the UK, about 3 hours drive from London.
Mm-hmm.
And this email was basically from a marketer who lived in the UK, who I'd been buying products from, who I really looked up to, and he was doing what I wanted to do. And his invitation was basically stating that for the first 10 people that replied to his email, you could go to an internet marketing seminar in London and meet him, and basically spend a couple of days together and get to know each other.
Yeah.
And as much as I'd love to say, I was like, yes, I'm going to do this. I'm so excited.
I love this story.
I was actually really shy and quiet.
Yeah.
And I
scared, right?
felt like at that time, I was really felt inside and out like a complete and utter failure. Like I'd done nothing but lose. And I'd lost all this money, tens of thousands. No one in my life knew. Yeah. And it was all a big secret that I was keeping.
Yeah.
And so, to be honest, as much as I wanted to reply straight away, I actually didn't, because I thought, well, I can't go and meet someone like this. This was like an idol of mine. Let me just really make that clear.
So you're struggling, you're down and out.
This is like a big guru that I followed for years, and I'm like, I can't go and meet him. I'm a complete dropout loser.
And you did it. So what happened when you actually got there? There was more of those big internet marketing. It made it even more scary.
Actually go. So I did reply, and thankfully I was one of the 10. And I went, and I actually was there, and I was too scared to actually go and talk to him. And so I would stand. I knew who he was because I recognized him, but I would stand at the side of the room and not go over and say anything. And that went on for the first full day. Yeah. I didn't talk to anyone because I was too afraid to go over and say hi.
There's a big takeaway there, though, guys, for everyone here that's watching. The fact that Dean, he was so committed to his business. He already is in $60,000 plus worth of debt. He had no money. He was completely, literally at rock bottom. He wasn't able to even cover his bills. But he still went with nothing, right? And this wasn't just a one-day event. You went to this place with no money. You literally couldn't eat.
In 3 days. And I didn't. Here's another thing a lot of people won't realize. I didn't actually have money for food.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly.
Didn't have money for food or drink. Now, thankfully, what happened is, after the first full day, later on that day in the evening, I did finally go and say "Oh, you Alex?" Hello. Sheepishly went over, and thankfully I kind of got surrounded by all these really successful internet people, and thankfully they were very kind at that stage and very generous, and was like, they were buying me drinks, they were buying me food. Otherwise, to be honest, like my plan was actually to just like drink the free water and biscuits that was in the room. I had,
wow.
That's like God's honest truth. Like I just scraped enough money together from my pay that month. I think if I remember rightly, I hadn't paid one of my minimum payments that I should have to be able to pay for the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And so like that was really my plan. But thankfully I got talking to him and others, and I was introduced to people, and
wow.
Things really, I really started to hear like, wow, this is real. You know, the people are really doing like, you know, I don't know what you like, if you agree, like you have this feeling, Louis, but you know, like when you just sit behind a computer and like you read about people and you see people, sometimes it, at least earlier on, obviously now I know different, but I felt like, is this actually real? Are people really doing this? Are these real people? And that was the first time where I truly got to see like, wow, these are real people. These people you read about online, these success stories, they're real people.
They're doing it.
Actually at one time, and this is what I truly came away from that event realizing, is they're just like me. They're like, you know, some of these people were sharing their stories with me, and it was like, you know, where you are, Dean, they were telling me like, it's normal. Like I've been there, I've been through that, you know, and people were sharing their stories, how, you know, the first bit of money I made was on eBay, and then someone else was like, oh, I started a blog and I made money that way. And you know, I was hearing all these stories, and finally it became real to me. And that was massive. Yeah,
well, that is massive. You know, one of the things there, I do think that some people just think, oh, this isn't for me, right? When they get to a point, people who are struggling, you know, they start and they suddenly get to a stage where they think, you know, I can't do this. They've got something that I haven't got. But none of these people have got anything that you guys are watching haven't got, apart from persistence, determination, you know, and continuous action taken, right? They keep learning, they keep taking in the education, and keep learning, keep moving forward, which is what we have to do, is what we found out. So after this event, things started to change for you. It still was a roller coaster after that, but things started to change. So you started to, in the affiliate marketing industry, you started to make some commissions, right? So what kind of happened?
Yeah, so basically what happened is, after that event, like the guy who sent that email, like, meet me in London, I'm paying, at the end of the event, I kind of just grabbed him and I was like, please tell me what I can do. Like, tell me, I will work hard, I will do anything. Please just give me that advice. And he gave me some advice, and basically, long story short, that was to go home and, go home and start a blog. And he said, be honest with what you've gone through. You know, he was telling me the internet marketing industry is full of people that all they want to portray is success, results, the glitz, the glamour. Yeah. He was like, but you are the real story of internet marketing. People are stuck, people are struggling, and go and tell the truth. Start a blog and start posting on that blog regularly.
Exactly.
And that's what I did. I went home. I was like, first I got to find out what a blog is. And so I started going on YouTube, like, what's a blog? And I learned about WordPress, and I set up that blog. And literally I was there from when I got home. My first ever blog post was published, I think, about 2 minutes before midnight. Incidentally,
which you still have that.
You can actually see that very first blog post still. If you go to deanholland.wordpress.com, you will see that very first post. I made a few posts on there before I learned, oh, I should have my own domain and my own blog. And but people can go there still to this day and read that very first post. And I talk about how I just got home from the seminar, and oh my God, I feel like my life's going to change. And I'm just, you know, and I set out, you can read my first goal. I said, I'm going to make my first goal is to make $1 online.
Yeah.
And what had basically happened is a few weeks later, the guy who I'd met was launching a coaching program. And I used the last bit of money on that final credit card to join his coaching. It was a 6 or 8 week coaching program. And every week I attended the live webinars, and I watched what he taught, and I copied it and I implemented it.
You did it, yeah.
And within about 6 weeks of going to that event, I made my first affiliate commissions online. And, you know, soon after that, I had like a $3,000 month.
Yes.
I was like, oh my gosh. Like,
yeah, how did that feel? That's what I want to touch on. You start to actually... you know, you start to realize that if you could give some sort of value to the marketplace, which you start to do, right? You start to give value at your level where you were, right? So you weren't at the level of some guys earning millions or whatever.
No, definitely not.
You're a step ahead of some other people, right? So you start
that was the thing. Like, this is one of the things that I had to overcome, that that he is as a mentor helped me overcome. Like I felt like, because kind of like before I went to that event, I didn't feel like I had any value to give, and everyone's always talking about give value, and I thought, well, I don't have anything good to say. I'm a loser. I've lost all this money. I'm a dropout. Like I've got nothing good to say. I've got nothing that someone would want to listen to. Well, actually, what people did want to listen to was those experiences.
Just how to get started, just like you did.
Yeah, and so that's what I started doing. And all I did with my blog, I continued to share what I was learning and what I was doing. And basically, it was almost like, imagine you would take your own journal or diary that people would sit with a notepad and write their diary every day like you used to as a child. Like all I was really doing with my blog was a similar sort of thing, but other people could read it. So it wasn't private, it was like online. Yeah. And I would never forget that first commission. I was actually at my job at the construction company, and I had an email come through. And here's the funny thing, my first commission wasn't for like $1 or $10. It was for like $249.
Yeah, which was a lot back then.
Yeah, this was like, let's not forget, this was like probably 3 days of work at my construction job. And I was there, and I saw this email because part of my job at the construction company was ordering like tools and protective clothing, you know, for like the ground workers. Yeah. And so I had a computer for ordering, and then it was on this desk. And I remember going in, and you know, I was always just checking emails and reading through sales stuff, right? Yeah. And so I thought, I'm going to see what's in my inbox right now. I've got 10 minutes spare, and I went on, and it came in from this company called Pay.com. Yeah. It was I don't know if that exists anymore. To be honest, it was an old thing where it was kind of like the ClickBank of back in the day. Yeah. And I Pay.com, and it was like, you've earned a commission. I was like, huh? And I remember like people used to always send emails that say your commission.
You've got
like, oh, it was just selling you. So I thought, oh, it's not real. I clicked on it, and it was like, it looked real. It was like, you've earned a commission, you've sold this product, and here's how much you've made. And I was like, no, this can't be real. So I had to log in. I rushed in, I logged in, and there it was. And I'd made this commission. Yeah. And I'll never forget that feeling. I literally ran out of my office, and I just started telling people that I worked with. Not that anybody cared about whatsoever.
What did you do?
Yeah. I was like, I've just made my first commission. I've just made money online. And everyone was like, all right, good on you. Probably look.
I remember what happened.
People at my job had heard about me. Like people had started making fun of me because they'd read my blog, and they thought it was just hilarious, and they thought I was an idiot, and it was stupid and a scam and all that kind of stuff that I was greeted with for years. And so when I did make a commission, I was like, I've done it. I finally proved everyone wrong. Like, this is real. But everyone kind of just greeted me with this, like, oh, it's probably luck. You know, good luck. You've been doing it all these years, and you've made that. Good on you, little boy.
It's a scam, you know, how did you... I got the same thing. I remember when I made my first one, just to let everyone know, mine wasn't 200 and something. Mine was like $7. But I still felt that I'd won the lottery. I still felt that I just made $1 million. It didn't matter. The first one, is probably the hardest. I believe the first one is probably the hardest to make. And I remember, the partner that I was with at the time, I was like, oh my god. She's like, what? You know what? Like what have you done? I was like, oh, I made $7. She's like, what? I remember, you don't understand. I just made $7. I can do this again. You know, and sure enough, I did, and so did you. And this leads me to my next topic. So you went on, you know, and from that, what you started to do is what we all should be looking to do eventually in this industry. Is you start to build a list, didn't you? You start to build an email list and learn about, you know, the value of email marketing. And when you did that, you started to make more. So you're making these affiliate commissions, and you started actually doing really well in this industry.
So things took off from that point really, really well. Like I won't pretend it was all plain sailing. There was ups and downs, but it just happened like unbelievable. Even now, still to this day, I look back and I think like, wow, it really did happen quick once it happened. So like you hear about this overnight success stuff, but normally what people don't tell you is the years of struggle that led up to that overnight success.
Of course, yeah.
But it's like I made nothing for 4 to 4.5 years, lost $60,000. Yeah. But from making my first commission, I quit my job 8 or 9 months later. So in 2009, I left that job and went out and running my own business from home. I had a little computer in my bedroom, and it was like, I work on the computer, and life was amazing. The following year, so in 2010, I launched a membership site because I carried on learning. I was like, ooh, recurring income. And I did a partnership with somebody that was in that initial coaching program with me in 2008.
Yeah.
And we made over $600,000 together in 2010.
Massive. Yeah, wow.
And, but as that year went on, because I didn't have as much experience, obviously, as I had now, and things took off so quickly, things were going wrong. And I didn't actually at the time, it took me quite a while to figure out what was going wrong. But even though we made, it sounds amazing, doesn't it? We made $600,000 in sales that year. Yeah. What happened is, like, February of that year, we was at a point of making over $100,000 a month. Yeah. But from that point onwards, it started dropping, every month, to the point of, like, whereas most businesses experience, or the goal is to experience this growth, so you're going upwards, we were going down. So it was like $115,000 a month, $90,000 the next month, $60,000 the next month, $30,000, $20,000.
And by this time, your outgoings.
I was just going to say, by the start of the following year, I wasn't making any money. It was all gone. There was no money coming in.
That's crazy, isn't it?
And this happened. Rise, and then a shock reality, it was gone again.
This happened due to, as I know the story, and I love hearing about it. But this is one of the most important points that we want to also make on this call. This is really, really important. Yeah, this happened because Dean wasn't quite ready for it, but it also kind of spiraled out of control for Dean because of a shift that was happening in the industry at that time, which is now still taking place aggressively. And if you kind of don't know how to move around that shift, or what you need to combat that shift, you're in trouble. So tell me more about that.
Yeah, so I didn't realize it at the time, but now looking back, that's actually when it began to happen, this major shift. And
this is a really important point, by the way, the viewers, for this.
Yeah, this point here is literally like the key to why most people are not succeeding as an affiliate marketer. Yeah. Because what happened is, for me, as we just said, we had this sharp rise to success. It was amazing. And then this plummet that came down even faster. And so there I am in 2011, and I'm trying to figure things out. And I'm just, I've got my email list at this stage, so I'm able to still communicate with my list, and I'm able to recommend quality products to them. So I was still able to make a bit of money because I built that list. Yeah. But obviously nothing like what I had the year before, nothing at all, nowhere near. I mean, I was just I was making a few $1,000s a month now. Yeah. But before we're making hundreds of that, six figures a month, tens of thousands a month. Yeah, right. And I didn't know initially what was happening. I really didn't. I didn't have that experience. I didn't have that foresight. I couldn't understand. And so as the years started going on from there, 2011, 2012, I was going through this, what I would say is a discovery phase. I was like, what on earth's happening? Yeah. What's going wrong? And I started, I was continually buying people's products and coaching programs and high-level courses to try and figure out, what are they doing? How are they still doing it? What's happening in this industry?
How are they still even here?
Yeah, and I went on this big process that must have spanned 18 months, where I was looking into every successful person's business. And I don't mean just people that were making a full-time income. I mean people that were making millions. What were they doing that the majority weren't? And I realized that the people that were really succeeding for the long term, they had these deep sales funnel processes. Yeah. That, they had multiple products, and those products weren't just $10, $20, $30. Yeah. They had those entry level products, but then they led to high premium products, as I would call them, the $1,000 courses, or the $5,000, $10,000 coaching programs. Yeah. And I started looking, I was thinking, why are they doing those? I understand, you sell a higher price thing, you make a lot more money, great. But why? Because when I first started, and when I was first doing things, all I really saw was products priced anywhere from $10 to $100 mainly. Maybe it's slightly more, but nothing into the thousands.
Which is almost by design that you only saw those, by the way. Another key point, that you only saw those, $100, the $24. There's a reason that you didn't get to see commissions on this other on these other big sales, right? There's a big reason.
Exactly. And so as I started to see this, and I began to understand what was actually taking place, you see, when you are and this is the key, right? When you're an online marketer, let's just specifically talk about being an affiliate marketer. You have two things that you really have to do. Well, there's a few things you have to do, but if we keep it really simple, you have to get targeted traffic. So you have to get people to click on your affiliate link and go to that offer that can help them. Okay. So if somebody wants to learn how to be an affiliate marketer, we have to get that traffic, get those people that are interested in affiliate marketing and send them to a product or products that help them become an affiliate marketer. So we have to get people and send them to our affiliate links, basically. Now, if you don't have an email list, which most people don't, well, nobody does when they start out, your only way really to send traffic, or the best way to send traffic, is if you do advertising online. So there's tons of ways to do advertising. You can do Facebook ads, you can do YouTube ads, you can do email buys, you can do banner ads, just to name a few. So let's say Facebook ads. Right? You go to Facebook, anybody can set up a Facebook ad and you can target people that are interested in, I don't know, affiliate marketing, or people like Russell Brunson or Frank Kern or stuff like that. People that are in the industry.
Dean Holland.
Me. Why not? You can actually target me now.
I know. I was saying one the other day. I saw.
That's like one of those like life goals, isn't it? Like booking it. Like become an interest target on Facebook. Yes.
Exactly. Boom.
And so you can go on Facebook ads and you can do that. Now, let's just say if you become really good at Facebook ads and you're paying $1 a click, right? Because I'm not amazing at math, so we're going to have to just say $1 because that'll be easy to add up. So you're paying $1 a click. So you get 100 people clicking your affiliate link for $100. Right? The goal for you to be successful as an affiliate marketer, and I'm not insulting anyone's intelligence, I hope here by saying this, I just want to keep it easy. If you spend $100 to get those 100 visitors, you need to be paid more than $100 in commissions for sales you made to make a profit. So if you make one sale and you get $10 for that, or let's just say 2% of people that see that offer buy and you get $10 for each sale, well, you made $20, but you spent 100. But now those people might see one or two upsells. And you might, you get paid a commission on those. So, but you've only got 2 customers. So you'd be very lucky if somebody bought an upsell. Very lucky. But let's say you do get lucky. And one of those upsells they do buy and it pays you $50. Well, you earn $20 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $50. You earn $70. But you still spent 100. So now you lost $30. Could you carry on buying those Facebook ads? No, right? Not at all. So here's where I realized, like, holy crap, like this is what's been going wrong.
That's exactly what happened to me.
I'm not earning enough back. And I know that some people might sit here and go like, well, duh, that's obvious. But the truth is, most affiliates I see, and Louis, like we work with thousands and thousands of customers. We've helped, in the last 2 years alone, we're just about to cross 800 people that we've helped start and grow a business. As much, some people, yes, they're just getting started making a few bucks. But we've helped some people make as much as some people $50,000, $150,000. One person over $600,000 in the last 18 months with what we do. So I know where people are stuck and I know what they're struggling. And the reality is, most affiliate marketers would sit there and if I said, why aren't you getting the results as an affiliate marketer? They'd say, well, I can't get enough traffic. And this is where the problem lies. You can get all the traffic you want, right? Anybody can. You learn Facebook ads, you learn YouTube ads. Like, you can do a solo ad and send 10,000 visitors tomorrow, right? Traffic is not your problem. What the problem is what we held in the other hand. The commissions you get back.
They can't convert it.
Traffic costs have gone up, right? This has happened. I did a lot of research into this. In about 2005, the average cost per click was somewhere in the region of, if I remember rightly, 20 to 30 cents.
That's right.
Maybe that might have been like 8 years ago or so. But anyway, let's just say 8 to 10 years ago, you could get traffic for like 10, 20, 30 cents. Today, you might pay $1, $1.50, $2, $3 per highly targeted visitor on some of these platforms. And that depends what industry you're in. Some are like $10, $15 a click. Right? But let's take our affiliate marketing industry. I know that if you master one traffic strategy like Facebook ads, you could be getting clicks for $1 to $2. Okay.
Quality traffic.
So the traffic costs have gone up. Commissions haven't increased. And so people are screwed. And if anybody, I always say this to people, right? If anybody doubts what I'm saying, because I've come out with, as you know, I've got this book, and what I've basically come out and said with the launch of this book is affiliate marketing, as everyone knows it, is dead. It no longer works. And tons of people have questioned me and doubted me. And I see it on Facebook. I say affiliate marketing is dead, and everyone's like, BS, no, it's not. You're an idiot. You're lying. You're just trying to sell your book. Like, well, actually, first of all, we're giving away the book for free, so I'm not selling it because I want people to get the truth. But the reality is, the numbers do not lie. Like, if you don't believe me that affiliate marketing is dead, go and ask people on Facebook, how many of you are trying to be an affiliate marketer? How long have you tried? And are you making good money yet?
Exactly.
I guarantee you, the numbers do not lie. It is well reported.
It's true.
Less than 2 or 3% of people that try are actually succeeding. That means we can basically just say nearly everybody that tries to make a full-time living as an affiliate is succeeding. Exactly. Why is that? There has to be a problem. And I'm telling you, that is the problem.
I remember it was around the same time, I think it was a little bit after, where I was crushing it. You know, I was crushing it as an affiliate. And then boom, you know, I was in Thailand at the time. You know, I was traveling, and I, you know, from the background that I'd come from, you know, homeless and everything, and my struggle, like boom, yeah, I'm making it. It was awesome. You know, I wasn't quite ready for it. So I start traveling around. I suddenly look, we're in our 4th week in Thailand. I'm like, holy cow, I'm not making any money. Like, and think like it was quite a quick, dramatic shift. How suddenly advertising just got higher and higher. The rising costs just got higher and higher, and with more and more demand. And that was it. And I was phased out at that point. Yeah. And that's when I realized, well, just like you, I realized that I needed something else. There was something else that people were doing that I wasn't. And like you said, that's when it comes to these deeper sales funnels and these back-end commissions. And the thing is, one of the problems that people run into, they don't know how that process works, right? They don't know how the process works. So it kind of leads us on to, I mean, we could talk more about the book. I'd love to talk more about the book if you want to.
Yeah, definitely. That's awesome. Yeah. So basically what this book is all about is like, I really explain that problem in more detail and better than I probably have here. So it's like, first of all, before you can succeed, you need to know why you're not succeeding. What is the problem? Like, why is a traditional affiliate marketing dead? Yeah. So I really go into that. And this is a really quick read, by the way. If I just open this up, you'll hear me go into like why, you know, the current state of affiliate marketing. You know, why...
Dean doesn't hold... I've read the book, but Dean does not hold back, by the way, guys. Like,
oh, no, not at all.
Also, you know, what I find really awesome, that you've just been completely out there and honest and upfront and almost aggressive with your point here, because you want people to know the truth, which is a big word, right? The truth. And Dean also, you know, which I think is really cool, which I'm not going to mention any names or anything, you know, he doesn't hold back on saying in the book, you know, kind of not calling shots at names, but, you know, hitting the industry and hitting some people in the industry that are actually, you know, they're still not letting people know. And like, you know, the truth is a cliche word to use, you know, they're still not letting people know that are coming into this affiliate marketing industry that you must have the information that you divulge into in the book, right? You must have that. And people are hiding that from people because they want you to drive traffic to their affiliate marketing to their products as using as an affiliate. And they want the back-end commissions, right? But you guys need the back-end commissions. We need it in 2018 and beyond. You know, 2019, 2020. We need that. So yeah, so I find that really interesting. The book is an amazing thing. So you're just going to go into.
Yeah. So basically, like we first of all very quickly just like explain exactly why the affiliate marketing industry is broken and no longer works for the average person, and then we show the solution. So it's about what's the problem, why does that problem exist, and what is the solution? Because I've dedicated like the last 4 years of my life to providing and teaching the solution. And that's why we've helped hundreds, like I say, nearly 800 people we're about to cross that we've helped start and grow a business now. Some, like I say, as much as hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Yeah. Because they now know the answer. And, you know, this literally is the playbook. That's why we call it the affiliate marketer's playbook. You know, it says how to make $3,000 to $10,000 a month, working part-time from home with no tech skills, no expertise, and without personally selling anything ever. You know,
which is actually
lay out everything that you need to know. And, you know, some people like to, here's a cool little bonus that we did with this. And some people like to read and some people like to watch. So I actually put videos in the book as well. So at each of the important points that I make, it says, to watch this video, go to this link, and you'll get a secret link, and it sends you online to a video where I explain it on screen, and you'll see me in the office here at my, my whiteboard's just over there, or in the video studio we've got. And really, I just spell everything out. So ultimately, this book is for anyone that wants to be an affiliate marketer or is just starting out. It's for anybody that has been trying like I did for probably a year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, more sometimes, and they've not seen the results, and you feel a bit lost, you feel overwhelmed, you feel frustrated, you feel a bit stuck, and you're just like, what's the missing piece of the puzzle here? What am I not being told? Because I've felt that, and that's why I've done this, and that's why we're giving away free copies, is that it is the worst feeling in the world to be putting all your time, your energy, your money, your resources into something and not have a clue why it's not working for you. And there really is like a big, big problem in this industry. And I'm proud to say that we are coming out, and like you say, we're fully coming out swinging. We're telling the truth to the detriment of maybe some relationships in the industry, because there's a lot of people that don't want others to know, like, there is a real way to build a business and get out that hamster wheel. And that's what really the book is all about. So I'm sure there'll probably be like a button or a link or something around this video, and you can go straight on over to our website and order a free copy. And the only thing I will say, and this really isn't like one of those scarcity like lying tactics, but like, we don't know we honestly haven't decided how long we will give this away for free, because we built this full package. It's like a physical book. It will be sent to your home. There are videos with it. It really is something that we intended to sell for like 50 to 100 bucks. But we just decided, you know what? We want to get this message into as many people as possible whilst we're running this special promotion. And so I strongly encourage, anyone that's watching this, if you want to be an affiliate marketer and you want to make, $3,000 to $10,000 a month, sometimes more, then you really need to know not only what the problem is and why you're not where you want to be, but what the solution is. Because I really do think this is the only way left for the average person to actually succeed as an affiliate marketer. So people.
I also just want to say, and I don't even want to even risk sounding like I'm trying to sell the book. The book's free, by the way, everyone here watching the interview. You just have to cover the shipping and handling, but which is very minimal cost. So we're not trying to sell this thing. The interview was to give you guys some value, but I just do want to say something about the book, right? Because I've read it, and I've obviously got my copy and everything as well. The information in that book is information responsible for actually taking people that have been beginners, that have not been able to, they've set up things and they just can't see why this is working, and they've made their first $1,000, $2,500, $5,000 commissions. Can you imagine going from kind of struggling to being able to make these commissions? And it's because of an automated process that you have perfected and lay out in that book, and others have been able to kind of copy, I guess. I don't know. They've been able to copy through the information that is given in that book. So, I just really want to stress that you should go and grab the book, guys. Okay, it's not all about the book, but we wanted to give you some value as well. But you should go and grab the book because it is a very, very valuable read. Awesome.
Definitely, yeah. No, appreciate the chat, and I hope everybody who's been watching this has got some value from it. And like I say, like, go and grab the book. Like I even will give you, like Louis just said, you just cover the shipping, which is like a few bucks. But like, if you don't think this was worth those few bucks when you get it, like, let us know. Like, there's a number on your order receipt. Phone my team, and they'll even give you that back. Now, I'm pretty sure you'll think this is going to be massive for you, and you won't do that. But like, I don't want anyone taking any risks. I give you the book free.
They get to keep the book.
Yeah, they can keep the book. Like, you don't even have to ship it back. We've yet to have anyone say it wasn't worth it. So Dude, go and grab a copy. Like I say, if there's a link around this video, click it, pick up your book, and I look forward to really helping people as much as I can with the everybody, all our resources here to help you build that business. And it starts off with the book. So thanks, Louis. Appreciate the chat.
Dude, you're so welcome. Dean Holland, you're a shining light in the industry, and you're helping thousands of people actually tell you.
It's only because I drink smart water.
I knew that was what was the matter with me with this Highland Spring. this Morrison's Highland Spring. And by the way, there are other known well brands that you can go and grab. Don't worry about it.
Other wardens are available.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you're awesome, guys. Grab the
Thanks
book
so much.
if you can see the link here. Dean, I love you too. Take care.
You too, brother. Thank you. Bye bye.